So this practice of, we call meditation, it's a special laboratory in a way that we reserve like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. We reserve them for basically doing nothing. So we intentionally carve out time. So anything we need to do, we have to figure out in the mind or with the body, doing stuff, it's on hold. So we dedicate this time to ourselves, our real self, which is aware right now, our presence, which is in day-to-day life where everybody is forgotten. We don't even know it exists. So we are kind of running in autopilot. So that's what's special about this period. Also, what's interesting is that although we put everything on pause, it's still humming. The sense of doing, the sense of thinking, and it's a good chance to witness. Actually, many people, I'm going to drop in and meditate, close my eyes. And when I close my eyes, it's seemingly even more busy, the monkey mind, or I'm becoming aware of feelings and stuff. So it's almost like, I need to just get out of it. Maybe have a chocolate, have a spliff, have some movie. So, however, this time of blocking this time and going into just watching the inner world. That's what it is. Watching the inner world and the outer world. Watching them without doing anything about it. That's a portal towards a new dimension. And it's a portal towards our deepest power, our deepest strength, the strength of what we are, the strength of our true identity, the strength of consciousness. And it may not seem at the beginning like that, but this is a portal leading towards home, a sense of what we long for, a sense of stability, a sense of causeless okayness, which is not dependent on stimuli. But in order to receive reap these benefits of causeless okayness, stability, inner peace, we need to kind of put a little time into it. And just by simply witnessing inner phenomena without trying to change them, without trying to change any feeling, without trying to get rid of anything. At the same time, we are not thinking about stuff. If we are getting to thinking, it means that we fell asleep. Our consciousness got sucked into some storyline and off we go. So we do the best we can when we notice that to come back. Otherwise, the idea is not to stop thoughts. It's not possible. Or maybe it's possible with some special deep breathing exercises. One can have no thought for a little bit, but as soon as, or some special drug, but as soon as we stop those breathing exercises or focusing on something, the thoughts will come and it will be ego business as usual. So the practice is not to try not to have thoughts. The practice is to somehow watch the thoughts, watch the popping thoughts. Just like we are not trying to stop sounds, we are just aware of sounds. And then through this practice, we can actually have some deep insights. They are liberating insights that thoughts come and go, but I don't go. So I must not be the thought. And at the beginning, it's hard to see that because there's thought after thought. And it seems like this is me. But also spending some time in meditation, what happens is that after some time, the mind gets a little slower output. So we can actually experience this thing like we can see how the thoughts arise. The thought can be an image or a voice, and it comes out of nothing, and it's like, and then it goes away. And again, there's no thought. So we can actually access this, it's called the interval between thoughts. And actually it's important to notice that it's not thoughts all the time. The thoughts are popping up like a bubble, and then they fade away. And there is a stage in which the thought appear. So this is important to recognize that, and actually that is what we are. So thoughts appear in the presence is aware of them, and the thoughts die down in this presence. And I use this word presence, or awareness, or consciousness, and they're all synonyms. In the West, in the East, they call it our true nature or our Buddha nature, still synonym to consciousness, awareness, presence, which is that whatever it is which is just aware right now. And I think I'm going into more talk, but I think my mother will be pleased.
A lot of explanation.
Yeah. Sometimes, especially some of us who read spiritual literature or some deep spiritual stuff, we may get the idea that this awareness is something very magical and special, and like it's not all the time. It's like some amazing thing. But actually, the real presence is. I have a friend of mine who is a teacher, Paul Hederman. He was saying it's dog shit awareness, man. He was saying that's not special awareness that you come to me to give it to you, or you have to practice for a long time to have it. This presence, we all have it. We all are it. And it's so plain that is unnoticed. It's the most intimate thing. So with these words, let's kind of go inside and see what happens.